So with federal indictments being handed down today against the police officers who killed George Floyd, I think it's fair to say there's a new civil rights sheriff in town, and his name is Merrick Garland. Let's talk about that, because justice matters. Hey all, Glenn Kirshner here. I know I didn't even pull the tie off. I just finished an appearance on MSNBC with Ali Velshi, subbing for Lawrence O'Donnell on The Last Word. And I'm so excited about this evening's topic that I just want to jump right in and knock out a quick video, even though it's late on a Friday night. Because today, our Department of Justice handed down federal civil rights indictments against the 4 police officers who unconstitutionally killed George Floyd. Today is a good day for justice. So let's set it up. The Fourth Amendment protects us all. The Fourth Amendment protects us against unreasonable seizures by the police. What does that mean? A police officer who uses excessive force, unlawful force, and injures or, God forbid, kills a citizen has violated that citizen's Fourth Amendment right, a fundamental right against an unreasonable seizure. Today's indictment, handed down against Derek Chauvin and the 3 former Minneapolis police officers that participated in the murder of George Floyd, sets out 3 very short charges. But boy, it's really important to dig into what these 3 charges stand for and the message they send nationwide to state, county, and local police departments. The first count is somewhat predictably against Derek Chauvin for violating George Floyd's constitutional right against an unreasonable seizure by using excessive force and killing him. But the second count is the one that I think is even more important atmospherically, more important on the civil rights front. The second count of this indictment charges officers Tao and Kang with violating George Floyd's civil rights, but not by assaulting him, not by applying excessive force to him, but by standing by while Derek Chauvin applied excessive force and by failing to intervene. So what does that say? That says that not only will the federal government consider bringing a civil rights case against you if you apply excessive force to a citizen in violation of the Constitution, but if you're an officer and you stand by and you watch it and you let it happen and you fail to intervene, you fail to protect and serve a citizen who is being unconstitutionally seized by another officer, well, then you will be on the hook for federal civil rights violations as well. Boy, that's an important message to send. And then the third count in this indictment charges all 4 officers with unconstitutionally depriving George Floyd of his right to have aid rendered, medical aid. Instead, they killed him and they let him languish and they didn't render any medical aid. All 4 officers are charged in count 3. You know, when we think of these civil rights cases, we think of, for example, the Rodney King case, right? That's probably one of the most famous or infamous civil rights cases, when the system in California, the state system, failed to hold those officers accountable. The feds swooped in, brought a federal civil rights case, and the officers were convicted in that federal prosecution, right? So that felt like the feds coming in and cleaning up something that the states couldn't or wouldn't or didn't handle properly. This is not that. This is Merrick Garland deciding that even though Derek Chauvin was convicted by a state system in Minneapolis, Minnesota, that expertly handled his prosecution, held him accountable in a court of law for the murder of George Floyd, Merrick Garland's Department of Justice said, that doesn't matter. We're going to come in and we are going to bring charges to enforce and support and reinforce the importance of the civil rights our citizens enjoy. And they decided to bring the case even though Derek Chauvin was convicted. That's just an important message to send, right? It really does send the message that civil rights in this country are once again a priority for the Department of Justice, for the Biden administration. Gone are the days of Donald Trump telling the police, yeah, when you arrest somebody and you're putting them in the car, don't be so nice. Don't put your hand over their head and protect it. Bang it into the door jamb. Gone are those days. And it is fair to say that there is a new civil rights sheriff in town, and his name is Merrick Garland. Today was a good day for justice. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Because justice matters. Folks, as always, stay safe, stay tuned, and I look forward to talking with y'all again tomorrow.